Hello, all of you. Here we begin with the second class for transfer pricing. It's a very connecting, very engaging, and simple topic. And minimum weightage for this topic is say 10 marks. 10 marks to come se come do questions they will give. And today's classes all practical. We will solve problems in exam, like mainly they are asked from cup method, one problem, and another maybe the RSP method, or the one or two times they have asked cost plus method. Okay? So what exactly is transfer pricing and why is it applicable? We need to revise it again and again so that you come into that flow. When I am doing an international transaction, first of all, there has to be international transactions between associate enterprise who are related by any of the 12 conditions what we have seen yesterday, then that transaction has to be at arm's length price, neutral. Even though my concern and the other NR concern, it is that these are associate enterprise, the transaction should be done unbiased price, no bias. It should be at arm's length. If it is not at arm's length, 92C is talking about 5 methods: cup method, cost plus method, resale price method, profit split method, and TNMM method. So by any method, bring your transaction at arm's length price. Okay. And the impact of transfer pricing we record in books only if there is increase in profit. So suppose I have purchased from my foreign holding company 30 per piece. When that same foreign company is selling to others at 50, why did they sell me at 30? I am undershowing my sales by 20 per unit. If I increase the sales, the profit will increase. That's what is transfer pricing. They say others co comparable, comparable, uncontrolled price. That is what is cup method. So if to others you are giving in 50, why to your associate enterprise you are giving in 30? Give them also at 50. If they give me at 50, 20 per piece multiplied by 1 lakh. So 20 lakh se mera profit India mein बढ़ जाएगा and I'll have to pay tax on that. Suppose they have charged from others 25 and from me 30. Now can I say others को तो आप 25 में दे रहे हो, मुझे भी 25 में दो, सेल को कम करो. Transfer pricing is not applicable when profit is reducing. And very important point, this all written ahead, but like these are things you should know orally. Okay, ma'am, because of transfer pricing, instead of 30 per piece, I am ready to take sales at 50. Up 20 lakh se income बढ़ा दो, but I am getting exemption in section 10AA. You remember SEZ, total turnover, total profit, export turnover, export profit. So, ma'am, on the additional profit which you have added by transfer pricing, will I get chapter 6A deductions? No. Will I get some other exemptions? No. You have to add it in income and pay the tax. Secondary adjustment also we will do tomorrow. Okay, this much money should come to India. No, this much money should come to India. Like if I have increased my sales at 20 per unit, this much money should come to India. That's what is secondary adjustment. And if they are not giving that extra and income they are showing and they are not bringing that money to India, then we have to pay interest. So these are the different aspects of transfer pricing. I'll be talking like this orally a lot so that there is repetition. All of you were there in yesterday's class. I don't remember who was absent. So if you have attended, let us once first revise. Most important question they are asking in exam is, they will give you the case and you have to decide whether, first of all, is it an associate enterprise? Because associate enterprise है तो transfer pricing applicable होगा ना, right? Chalo, let us see now. Okay, yeah. And today we will solve problems by different methods. अलग अलग मेथड से हम प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करेंगे. There are different methods. They are saying just get the arm's length price. That is enough. This was all introduction we have done yesterday. We have already completed 3 questions. What is associate enterprise? In detail, we have discussed 1 hour yesterday. Then we have discussed what is international transaction. One has to be resident, one has to be non-resident. Even two non-residents can have international transaction, provided one non-resident is having P in India and they are paying tax in India and so on. And compute the arm's length price by any of the 5 methods we will discuss. ये सब बाद में करेंगे, कल करेंगे. So I'm skipping all this introduction and practical difficulties. ये सब अगर पूछे तो या. There should be international transaction. It should be between the associate enterprise, and international transaction should be in the nature of purchase, sale, lease, provision for service, lending or borrowing of money, any other transaction having a bearing on the profits. मतलब कोई भी. See, when I'm saying, ma'am, okay, we followed that you said कि international transaction between associate enterprise should be at arm's length, correct है, but क्या transaction? Not only purchase and sale. If I have taken loan, I can't take loan from my sister concern at 1% interest when market rate is 8%. फिर लीज, फिर रेंटल, सब पे एप्लीकेबल है. ऑल द ट्रांजैक्शंस बिटवीन एसोसिएट एंटरप्राइज शुड बी एट आर्म्स लेंथ प्राइस. ठीक है. Now directly, what is an associate enterprise? A is holding more than 26% shares in B. ये कल डायग्राम सब आपको ड्रॉ करके बताए थे. B is holding in C, right? Okay. Then A is holding in B, B is holding in C. Then indirectly A and C are also connected if the holding is more than 26%. Or A alone is holding shares in or control in management or capital, or anyhow Mr. A alone is controlling A Limited also. Mr. A alone is controlling B Limited. So these two enterprise will become associate enterprise. Other than this, deemed, we have seen first two examples are too clear. And when manufacturing we are doing and major designing patent is given by other company, or 90% of raw material is supplied by other company, our company and other company will become what? Associate enterprise. Okay. Then when we are selling majorly to one enterprise, that and our company becomes associate enterprise. When one enterprise is controlled by individual, the other enterprise is controlled by individual or his relatives jointly. Mr. A and B are relative. A is controlling X Limited. B is controlling Y Limited, but A and B are relatives. Then X and Y will also become what? Sister concern. One enterprise is controlled by HUF. Another enterprise is controlled by member or relative of the member of HUF and all. So the two concerns will become same. Then one enterprise is a firm AOP and the other enterprise holds 10%, not less than 10% part. Okay. When loan is advanced to other concern whose total assets, जो दूसरा concern है, उसका total assets का not less than 51% we have given. Okay. Then in that case, it is said to be what? Associate enterprise. One enterprise guaranteed not less than 10% of the borrowings of other enterprise. Other enterprise has taken bank loan, but of that bank loan, at least you can say we have given the guarantee for at least 10% of the total borrowings of other concern. Other concern and my concern will become sister concern. Other companies, more than 50% board of directors we are appointing, or at least one of the executive director. Okay, right. Or one person like Mr. Beans, he is appointing 9 out of 15 directors in Santa Limited, 2 executive directors in Banta Limited. One person is commonly controlling 2 companies, not by shares, as I told you earlier, but by appointing the directors then also. So the gist is, holding basis pay, 2 companies can become deemed associate enterprise. More than 26% share, same person in each enterprise, loan greater than 51% of the total asset, guarantees greater than 10% of the debt, and more than 10% interest in firm. Management में more than 50% of directors appointed by one company or one executive, or both companies major directors are appointed by same person. 100% dependent on patent, copyrights, tangibles, formulas, or for raw material, all sale is influenced. One company is controlled by individual, another is controlled by his relative, then both are, or one is controlled by HF, another by relative. So these are all the associate का एक diagram draw करके हमने पूरा किया था. What is international transaction? It could be sale, purchase, lease of tangible asset, intangible asset, services, borrowings, anything. ठीक है? Right. Transaction between the resident SSE and foreign branches, they are not called as associate enterprise. वो तो एक ही है ना. When a company is resident in India, all the foreign branches will be deemed to be resident. तो फिर resident और resident के बीच में transaction नहीं होगा. Holding subsidiary है तो they can become deemed associate enterprise. I'm just scrolling up like this. ये ठीक है, एक बार पढ़ लेना क्या transactions है, जरूरत नहीं है. So can we start? I think we already did one problem with the cup method, and tell me, are you clear with all the logics? Then we will do cup, pre-sale, cost price, सब करेंगे अभी. Pay attention in today's class, lot of attention, because some problems I'll ask you to solve on your own in class. No doubt until now. Shall we start? Chalo. Now, okay, there is international transactions between associate enterprise, one resident, another non-resident. It has to be at arm's length price. ये सब clear हो गया. लेकिन arm's length price, how to derive? So the first method we'll use where other comparable uncontrolled price is available. Cup method, comparable uncontrolled price is available, then we will use the cup method. Okay, right? So when I am selling to my associate enterprise and I am selling to others, or I am buying, तो वो दूसरों को भी देते हैं, तो दूसरों से तो 7,000 ले रहे हैं, हमसे तो 8,000 ले रहे हैं, क्यों ज्यादा ले रहे हैं? Compare. And if they are functional difference, they are CIF, I am this, they are with warranty, I am without warranty, they are getting credit period, I am not, adjust that. These plus minus are called as functional differences. ठीक है? Right. Comparable uncontrolled price method. Identify the price charged or property paid in comparable uncontrolled transaction. Adjust the price derived in one for differences, if any, which could materially affect the price in open market. Between the international transaction and all, and between enterprise entering into such transactions. And arm's length price you will get. ठीक है? Availability. पहली बात तो ये है कि available तो होना चाहिए ना. We have purchased from our associate enterprise B Limited. We are A Limited. हमने परचेज किया है 10 रुपए में, पर B किसी और को इंडिया में देना तो चाहिए ना. If he is just supplying to us, we cannot follow. So for cup method, most essential concept is comparable, unbiased or uncontrolled price should be available, and all the terms of the contract are same. जो B मुझे दे रहा है वही C को दे रहा है. थोड़ा बहुत जो फर्क है we will adjust. Advantages: it is reliable method, independent enterprise sells the same product, and it requires high degree of comparability, which limits the use of this method. Sometimes data may not be right. Like ठीक है, they have sold to others, but others को last sale किया था 6 महीने पहले, हमको आज सेल कर रहे हैं, तो प्राइस में फर्क तो पड़ेगा ना. Right. Second problem we have already done in the notebook, and I want to revise that also, and then we will start. यहाँ तक सबको क्लियर है? Check and ask if you have any doubt. Second problem, 1 second, I'll share. Yeah, yesterday's class. See, what is the method we are following? Cup method. Always start with unbiased price, whatever method you are doing. This is the first method. Till fifth method, always start with unbiased जो भी price है. तो इससे शुरू करते हैं सबसे पहले. हाँ, first is what? Price to Neil Limited, others. They have supplied AB Limited Indian company. We have sold to our sister concern, that is Associate Enterprise, at 3,000 per piece. And in the market, we are selling to others. So why to our Associate Enterprise we have charged less? To suppress the sale in our country. मैम लेकिन लॉन लिमिटेड हमारा एसोसिएट एंटरप्राइज है तो उनका परचेज भी तो कम दिखेगा in their country. But in their country, tax rates may be less or negligible. As I said, some countries are tax haven countries. Tax ही नहीं है वहां तो. So let us see. We are supplying to uncontrolled comparable price 4,800 in the market. And when I'm giving 4,800, I'm adding CIF. Whereas for my sister concern, it is free on board. So this cost added minus. For my sister concern, there is no associate enterprise के लिए warranty नहीं है. यहाँ है. तो इनको भी warranty निकाल दो. Here we have given a discount of 200. There we have not given. So now accordingly, at the same pace, I should have charged 3,400. But I have charged 3,000 from Ron Limited. Am I undershowing my sales by 400 per piece? And 2,50,000 units. 10 crore से सेल कम हो गया. मैंने ऑप्शन 2 भी बताया था कि जो एग्जाम में काफी बार पूछते हैं कि your arm's length price is 3,400 and you have sold at 4,000. ओ ज्यादा में बेच दिया आपने तो कम करो, सेल को कम करो. सेल को कम करोगे तो प्रॉफिट कम हो जाएगा. So can we work transfer pricing reverse way to reduce the income and inflate the expenses? Answer is no. In that case, ignore the transfer pricing. Shall we start with more problems now? पूछो अगर कोई doubt है तो. And because these are between associate enterprise and associate concerns are all NR, sometimes the transaction will be given in rupees, sometimes they'll give in dollars and all, and you will have to like convert it. Usko convert karna padega. Very easy. The level of the problems asked for cup exam in exam are very repetitive, very simple. So make sure you are going to do it and score marks. Okay. PK Limited is Indian company engaged in business of developing component. Its Canadian subsidiary supplies information and offers all the support, technical know-how. For consideration of euro 80,000 per year. Okay. Right. Income of PK is 70 lakhs. Okay. Determine the taxable income of PK if TaxPro charges euro 1 lakh per year to others. What will be the answer if TaxPro charges 50,000 euros to others? Beautiful problem. I'm drawing the diagram so that you all follow this. And keep your one hand on the textbook so that you can pick up the figures all very clearly. Problem number 3 we are doing. Are you all doing with me? Because you'll have to do some problems on your own also. See. PK Limited. It's an Indian company. Exam में ना draw करो तो भी चलेगा. But अभी तो draw करो because we are in learning mode. Okay. So it is manufacturing कंपोनेंट्स, और ये एरो मार्क रिवर्स आएगा. मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपोनेंट्स. कौन? पीके, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग components. Who is providing service to it? Subsidiary. तो holding subsidiary है तो must be having more than 26% shares. Tech Pro. Providing what they are providing? Fee for all the technical support. Okay, right. And they are charging from us how much? 80,000 euros. Whereas in market, they are charging either more or less. So now let us see the impact. Did you get it? You have to first start the answer ki they are associate enterprise. Then only transfer pricing provisions will be applicable. So one line you should write. Tech Pro being subsidiary of PK Limited, Indian company. Tech Pro is the subsidiary of the PK Limited, which is an Indian company. Our associate enterprise. Okay, so now let us do computation of total income of PK Limited. कौन सा method? Cup method. Are you all with me for the presentation? And they have asked two options. So we will also do two options. First option is price charged to others. For technical support, they are charging price to others 1 lakh euros. Option 2, price charged to others is 50,000 euros. Okay? चलो. Understand and do it little fast also और साथ में करो. Price charge to others is 1 lakh euros. जबकि हमने कितना फीस दिया? Can we convert it into rupees? They must have given the euros price. Rate per euro is 60. Price charged in rupees. 1 euro is equal to 60 rupees. So here 60 lakhs. Here 30 lakhs. Are you all with me? 60 lakhs is the arm's length. They are charging from others. Now, अब एक एक करेंगे. Price charged to PK Limited. हमको कितना प्राइस चार्ज किए? 80,000 euros. into 60, that is 48 lakhs. Now let us do vertically. Anyone is having any doubt? Simple hai problem, but thoda sa generally I have seen that hitch in the mind of the student is there's no pattern. Like math problem, like trust problem, we have gone in the same flow. Trust के अगर आप problems देखोगे तो यहाँ वैसा नहीं है, हर problem में presentation change हो रहा है. लास्ट प्रॉब्लम में हमने CIF FOB किया, राइट नाउ वी आर नॉट डूइंग ऑल दैट. हाँ, तो ये देखो, टू अदर्स दे आर चार्जिंग 60 lakhs, बट हमने उनसे टेक्निकल सर्विस पूछा तो हमको 48 lakhs ही चार्ज किया. हाँ, तो नाउ इंक्रीज इन प्रॉफिट ड्यू टू ALP. तो यहाँ तो 12 लाख से प्रॉफिट कम हो जाएगा, इंक्रीज नहीं होगा, because to us they have charged 48 lakhs technological support price. If they charge 60 lakhs, 12 lakhs more we will debit in our P&L account and our profit will decrease. Okay, and already they have given total income, that is given in the fourth line. Total income of PK Limited कितना है? 70 lakhs. Difference to be added due to ALP is nil. And now, what is the total income? Same. क्योंकि अगर आप 48 की जगह 60 डेबिट करोगे तो आप तो प्रॉफिट कम करोगे. When income is reducing, transfer pricing is not applicable. लिख दो, जब प्रॉफिट कम हो रहा है तो ट्रांसफर प्राइसिंग एप्लीकेबल नहीं है. ओके, चलो, नाउ कम टू दिस. To others they have given the service in 30 lakhs. To us they have given 48 lakhs. Have we paid them 12 lakh extra? ज्यादा डेबिट किया है हमने रॉयल्टी या जो भी टेक्निकल सपोर्ट 48 lakhs, whereas we should have debited 30 lakhs. So 12 lakhs what extra we have debited. Okay, if I reduce and bring it to arm's length price, my profit will increase by 12 lakhs and it will become 82 lakhs. Oh, sorry, 30 and 48, no, 18. 18. 18. 18 लाख से प्रॉफिट बढ़ जाएगा तो बढ़ा लो. Followed? That's all for this problem. हो गया. मैम परचेज सेल तो है नहीं, तो कम आउट ऑफ दैट माइंडसेट कि दिस इज नॉट ओनली फॉर द परचेज एंड सेल. Easy, clear this problem. They will not always ask like this two option, ek upar ek niche. Like, we have paid 80,000 euros. Instead of that, if we have to pay 1 lakh euro, my expense will increase. Oh, for technical support, I need to pay more. My profit will reduce. Don't apply transfer pricing. Transfer pricing is applicable only when profit is increasing. Clear? Chalo. Next now, fourth problem. Very simple problems are there. Doc Solutions, a US company, sells razor printer drums to Indian subsidiaries. So again, holding subsidiary hai, to associate enterprise hai. So that first line is same. Quality Printing Limited at 10 per drum. Doc Solutions has other takers also in India for 15. Baki ko they are selling in 15. To Associate Enterprise in India, they are selling at 10. During the year, Doc Solutions had supplied 10,000 cartridge drums to the Quality Printing Limited in India. You know, from our foreign company, we have purchased. Okay. They have sold. So we have purchased at 10, whereas they are selling to others at 15. Determines the arm's length price and the taxable income of the Quality Printing if income after considering the above is 35 lakhs. Actually ये देख के पता चल रहा है कि right now we have purchased some cartridge drums at 10 per drum. If we purchase at 15, simply 5 lakhs say my expense will be debited and profit will come down. And when the profit is coming down, then transfer pricing provisions are not applicable. Clear to all of you? Right? So this is how we need to take care. But then presentation is important. Let us do it. 2 minutes sum, I call it. Fourth problem. Rate per dollar and all is also given. Per dollar is 65. Computation of total income of PK Limited. No, PK Limited is done. Sorry. Huh? Doc Solutions is supplying the drums. Quality Printing Limited. ठीक है? चलो, let us do. Total income before ALP. What's the total income of quality drums before the ALP? 35 lakhs. Now, how much amount we have paid to the Doc Solutions? 10 per drum. And how many drums we have purchased? 10,000. 10 per drum. Per dollar. And each dollar is costing 65. What is the amount payable at arm's length? अगर arm's length रहता तो to others they are selling at 15. We would have also purchased at 15. हाँ, बाकियों को अगर मार्केट में 15 बेच रहे तो हमको भी 15 में दो. 65 into 15, 97.5 lakhs. देखो, We have purchased at 65 lakhs, but if we take arm's length price, then increase in purchase, thereby decrease in profit. प्रॉफिट तो कम हो जाएगा ना हमारा 32.5. Transfer pricing not applicable. And the income is same. मैम इतने छोटे छोटे प्रॉब्लम आएंगे. Yes. But you have to justify your add and less. You just can't write conclusion कि transfer pricing applicable नहीं है. Orally देख के ही पता चल गया था. Give some response in the chat box. 2 problems are over. Next one you have to do it on your own. Did you all follow? I am purchasing some computer related products from my associate enterprise by paying 10 per dollar. Whereas they are selling to others in India at 15. और कुछ दिया नहीं है तो terms and conditions same है. So if I also take the arm's length price as 15, my purchases will increase and thus my profit will reduce with 32.5. Profit कम होगा तो transfer pricing तो apply नहीं करना है. Don't apply, right? So it's not applicable. Chalo, next one we will do. Exactly same 2 minutes rather than giving homework and again checking tomorrow. खत्म कर लेंगे. ये खुद से करो. Fifth problem, do it. Acha, that's with interest. No, I will do it. Can we have the same transfer pricing contract for sales? Yes. Can we have the same concept for technical support? Yes. Can we have the same for some purchases? कि क्यों आप आर्म्स लेंथ के कम पर हैं और ये है बोरोइंग. सबकी बात ये है कि लेट अस डू इट एट द बेस्ट आर्म्स लेंथ प्राइस. So fifth one I'll do because there is LIBOR rate. What is London? LIBOR का full form क्या है देखो. London Interbank Offer Rate. It's like a standard rate of the interest. Webnet Limited, an Indian company, is engaged in manufacturing of electronic components. 70%, 4% of the company's shares are held by another company incorporated in USA. So, okay, that USA company and we become what? Sister concern. Now, Webnet Limited has borrowed funds from EF incorporation at LIBOR plus 150%. लिबोर जो है वो एक्सचेंज का रेट है, वो दिया रहेगा आपको इंटरेस्ट रेट. लिबोर रेट प्रेवलेंट एट दैट टाइम ऑफ बोरिंग इज 4% फॉर US dollar. Okay, and the borrowing allowed under the external commercial borrowings guidelines. FEMA भी एक standard LIBOR दे रही है which is 200 basis points. It is in points. Points is like we use percentage. Discuss whether the borrowings made by Webnet is at arm's length or not. Same. LIBOR के साथ 4% और यहाँ पे तो क्या है LIBOR के साथ 200%. 200 points means 2%. $100 points is like 100%. Is this clear? हम जैसे लेबर वगैरह में पढ़ते हैं. So exactly same problem now we will do for loan. All the problems are different. Purchase, sale, loan, everything. Always start with comparable uncontrolled price. मार्केट में इंटरेस्ट का रेट का प्राइस क्या है? Hmm. 4%. As per the guidelines, it is 4% plus 200 points. 100 points is 1%. So 4% plus 2%, that is 6%. मार्केट में 6% से लोन ले रहे हैं. ओके. एंड Webnet is Indian company. They have taken the loan. Webnet Indian company. Okay. So now what is first of all, once again, please, what is the market rate? Libor rate is given as what? 4%. And 200 points is 200 means it's like 2%. 100 points is 1%. And outside this, the rate is Libor plus 2%, that is 6%. And Libor India Limited borrowed at what rate? 4%, that is the Libor plus 150 basic points. And all of you pay attention. 150 basic point is 1.5. That is 5.5%. Okay. Now see, we have paid interest 5.5%, whereas the market is 6%. If we bring this transaction to arm's length, if ALP is adopted, interest expense will increase by 6% minus 5.5, 0.5%. Hence, नहीं 1 minute, आपका expense increase हो जाएगा, thus decreasing profit. Hence, transfer pricing not applicable. हो गया. Ma'am, will we get 4 marks for this? Yes. First line you have to copy. कि holding subsidiary इतने percentage है. मैं कहीं लिख रही हूँ, कहीं भूल जा रही हूँ, but it's exactly the same. Check and ask me, did you follow or not? If the names and all are confusing कि कौन किसको service दे रहा है, कौन किससे खरीद रहा है, then draw a diagram like this. It will just take 2 minutes. 2 minutes लगेगा, बना लो diagram. We have taken the loan at Libor and 1.5, that is 5.5%. Others have taken at 6%. So if we also take it at 6%, we can still debit more interest. If we debit, the profit will come down. And if profit comes down, the transfer pricing is not applicable. Simple. Anyone is having any doubt? Finished writing? कंक्लूजन अच्छे से लिखना है. कोई डाउट है किसी को? पूछो. Let us see the next one. Yes. Minar Limited, the SSE has sold goods on 12th January 22 to L Limited located in the notified jurisdictional area. The sale price of identical goods sold to unfamiliar customer in New York is 11.5 crores. Okay. But we have sold at how much? 10.5 crores. Okay. While the second sale was, market mein we are selling, others are selling. We have sold to notified jurisdictional area, जो हमारे sister concern है, जो भी उनको 10.5 crore, but similar items we are selling to others at 11 points. So 11.5 crore is the hold on point. That is the comparable, uncontrolled price, unbiased price is 11.5. While the second was CIF basis, the sale to L Limited was FOB. L को तो हमने बोला हम बेयर करेंगे, बट ये सेकेंड वाला तो CIF था, and freight and insurance and all included in this, that they have to minus. India has a DTA agreement with USA. The SSE had a policy of providing after sales services to the tune of 14 lakhs to the customer. Arm's length worked out as per the cost plus is 12 lakh 10,000 crore. ठीक है ना? So there also difference is there for the after sales services. 14 lakhs है, यहाँ नहीं. Or arm's length price worked out with the cost plus method. Now here arm's length price दो दिए हैं. Sale price of identical goods sold in New York during the year is 11.5, whereas arm's length price is 12.10 crores. So you are required to compute arm's length price and the amount of consequent increase, if any, in the profits. Okay, right? So when two methods are given, it's not कि दोनों methods से करेंगे. Whatever is the one single most appropriate method we will consider, and that method considered is the cup method. So we will take up this. ये जो है cost plus method, इसको ignore करेंगे. Are you reading the problem carefully? Most of the students say कि problems are very easy, concept is easy, but reading will take time. So you read one more time on your own. I'm here. 2 सेकंड पढ़ो. कौन किसको क्या सेल कर रहा है. ठीक है, चलो. So we have sold to our sister concern 10.5, whereas market is 11.5. But when I sold 11.5, I have added 20 lakhs insurance जो sister concern को तो free on board था, मतलब free में वहां तक देने की जिम्मेदारी हमारी है. And in for the second people it is carriage CIF, मतलब यहाँ आके लेके जाओ, and if you want there we will add CIF. तो already CIF is added in this 20 lakhs. Minus कर दो, यहाँ नहीं है वहाँ है. SSC has a policy of providing after sales service to all the customers except unlimited. So here in this sales to others 11.5, 14 lakhs included is after sales service. So वो भी निकाल दो. And then arm's length price as per the cost plus method, that we are not considering. हो गया. Exactly like yesterday's problem, but yesterday तो और एक तीसरा भी adjustment था. यहाँ पे दो ही adjustment. Sixth problem. Is my speed fine or I'm going fast? कोई point नहीं clear है तो पूछो. सबसे पहले when they give you functional differences, don't directly start by computing income. Start with computation of arm's length price. Of goods sold by Minar Limited. Okay, right. Comparable, uncontrolled or unbiased price. See, they have sold to unfamiliar customer. 11.5 crores. Less. When I've sold to others 11.5, I have charged them CIF, carriage insurance, freight charges. Sister concern को तो वो नहीं charge करते हैं ना, तो 20 lakhs. Then even warranty charges. Here the warranty charges are included. How much is the warranty charges? 14 lakhs. बाकी तो हमने कहीं include नहीं किए थे. 14 lakhs. Sorry, this is all in crores. Just for your explanation. Or arm's length price as per cup method. कितना आ रहा है देखो. Can anyone give me the answer? How much you all are getting? Faster than me. Chat box में डालो आपका आंसर कितना आ रहा है. तो others I am selling in 11.5, but उनके लिए मैंने additional insurance pay किया, warranty which is not there for my sister concern. So these are called. Okay, good. Thank you. So you know these are called as functional adjustments. अगर किसी को यहाँ लिखना है एग्जाम में, मैम ये functional adjustments क्या होते हैं, तो ये है functional adjustment. So we should have charged arm's length price 11.16. How much we have charged? First line of the problem. Less. Actual selling price charged. कितना चार्ज किए हैं? 10.5 crores. अंडर चार्ज किया आपने, तो will it be applicable? Yes. Increase in profit due to transfer pricing. और इनकी इनकम. See, some problems they are giving कि what is income already of Minar Limited. तो Minar Limited की इनकम अगर 25 करोड़ है तो उसमें ऐड कर दो 0.66 करोड़. But they didn't give, so we'll just close the problem here. check the, please don't go into the calculations, वो तो आएंगे. एक बार flow of the problem check करो. See, the problems are very easy, but every time we are taking it different. Somewhere we have taken money on loan, somewhere we have sold the goods, somewhere we have purchased those printing drums, somewhere we are getting the technical support. Okay, and the presentation is differing. For example, in the last problem only, arm's length price unbiased is 11.5, but with all the CIF warranty, one more could be like credit period जो इसमें नहीं है, तो arm's length price is 11.16, but we have sold at 10.5. So have we reduced the sales? Yes. So increase the sales, increase the profit, and increase the income. But what is original income of Minar Limited is missing. नहीं मालूम. So in that case, we will just say कि कितना increase करना है और छोड़ देंगे. समझ में आया आप सबको? Right? Okay. So this is going to be the level of the problems. It's easy, and your respective institute study material, whatever exam you are writing, CMA, CA, एक flow में पूरे continue problems are given. Solve it. Any doubt you have, you can get it. चलो, 7th problem we will do. Rarely, sometimes it happens that we are doing problems in sequence. Huh? Romi Limited is an Indian company, and we are supplying to our holding company in USA. Romi Limited has also supplied the same product to someone in UK, London. The transaction with U Limited, that is हमारी जो holding company है, is priced at euro 500 free on board, whereas the transaction priced at euro 700 CIF for others, and freight amounts to euro 200. Okay, so what will be the arm's length price? Orally पता चल रहा है arm's length price बराबर है. We have sold to our holding company at 500, to others at 700, but holding company को free on board. We are not going to add CIF charges. We will bear it. Free on board, free on board, free on rail. Like it's our expenditure to give the delivery till your place. So 500. But others को we have charged 700, but in that 200 per metric ton, तो हमने क्या charge किया है? CIF. So to others also 500 and to us also 500. So our price is at arm's length only. That simple is the 7th problem. चलो इसको लिख के 2 मिनट में करते हैं. हाँ, I hope when I'm reading the problem, you are reading it as carefully as possible. And it's very simple. Computation of arm's length price. ठीक है? Right. चलो fast. Comparable uncontrolled price. Comparable uncontrolled price to others, to V Limited. Say V Limited जो बाहर है यूके में, उनको दिया है यूरो में प्राइस है 700 पर MT, बट दिस इज CIF के साथ इंक्लूडेड है. तो व्हाट इज द फ्रेट चार्जेस इंक्लूडेड? $200. Arm's length price. Okay, arm's length price is euro 500. इतना चार्ज करना चाहिए. What is the actual price we have charged to charge to our holding company, U Limited, 500 only. Same, euro 500 only. Conclusion. No change in profit as price charged to associate enterprises at arm's length only. आर्म्स लेंथ प्राइस ही तो है जो आपने एसोसिएट एंटरप्राइज को चार्ज किया है, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, कोई जरूरत नहीं है कुछ चेंज करने की. ओके, राइट. Now let us see some more type of the problems. Read the next one. This is nice with 2-3 different adjustments. Huh? One is CIF, one is warranty, one is credit period. Credit period अभी बाकी methods में भी आएगा. Mark this problem as very important, covering up all the adjustments. Anusha Motors Limited, an Indian company. Okay. Declared 300 crores computed in accordance with chapter 4D before making adjustments. Now they have sold 10,000 cars to Rida, which holds 30% shares in Anusha. So 26% से ज़्यादा shareholding है. So these two companies are what? Associate enterprise. Okay. At a price which is less by $200 each car. Then the price charged from others, that is koi bhi third concern. So we have sold the car which holds Rida Limited. Rida जो हमारी उनके पास 30% shares है हमारे, तो we are selling it to associate enterprise at price which is less by $200 each car. तो हम कम चार्ज कर रहे हैं, तो और चार्ज कर दो, और चार्ज करोगे तो प्रॉफिट क्या हो जाएगा आपका? बढ़ जाएगा. तो we will do it in crores because they are big figures. Now royalty $1 crore 20 lakhs was paid to Kyoto Limited. हमने पे किया था. However, Kyoto Limited has provided the same technical know-how to others 90 lakhs. Kyoto Limited को if हमारी concern है जिन पे हम पूरी dependent हैं for technical know-how. So we have paid for royalty 1 crore 20 lakhs, whereas they have provided to others 90 lakhs. So they charge more from us. Huh? तो एक काम करते हैं ना, we will start the problem and one adjustment. What's the difference in this problem? Until now, transactions had like add and less 2-3 adjustments were there, but they were all with only one kind of transaction, either buying or selling or interest or providing technology. इसमें 2-3 है, तो impact क्या है profit पे वो करना है. अनुषा मोटर्स इंडिया की कंपनी है, उसके लिए क्या impact है. And mark this problem very important, put stick on or whatever. Very important as hardly 1.5 months left for your exam. Then whatever problems you are doing, what is very important to be revised one day before exam, that you should write and keep. Right or not? लेकिन ये सिस्टर कंसर्न होने चाहिए, इसके लिए हम देखेंगे. फर्स्ट वी विल राइट पॉइंट नंबर 1. Anusha Motors Limited, India, it's an Indian company, and Rida Limited are associate enterprise. Write down. Are associate enterprise as Rida Limited is holding 30% shares in अनुषा लिमिटेड. ठीक है, तो ये तो हो गया सिस्टर कंसर्न. अब रॉयल्टी हम क्योटो को पे कर रहे हैं. अनुषा मोटर्स एंड क्योटो लिमिटेड आर सिस्टर कंसर्न नहीं बोलते हैं ना, एसोसिएट एंटरप्राइज. As Anusha Motors is solely dependent on Kyoto Limited for technical know-how, or my raw material purchases, or my sale is influenced. याद है? So these are the criteria, and of course they are associate enterprise. Third, loan of 1,000 crores, 10% advance from Dorf Limited, a German company, was outstanding, and the total book value of Anusha Motors on the date was 90,000 crores. The said German company has also advanced a loan of similar amount to Indian company at 9%. Okay. So now see, is the company financing with more than 51% of the book value of the total assets? Answer is yes. Book value of the total assets is given to you how much? Check. 90,000 crores. Okay. And loan is given in euros. Per euro and all is given. So it's 1,000 crores. And that too at 10%. Whereas they are giving to others at 9%. तो हमको 10% पे तो हम ज़्यादा interest pay कर रहे हैं ना? Yeah. So more than 51% we need to prove. Let us see. Are you all getting the problem? Third. अनुषा मोटर्स कि खुद का बैलेंस शीट कितना है उनका. बुक वैल्यू ऑफ असेट्स कितना है? 90,000 crores. Now loan taken should be more than 51% of total assets. So loan advanced by Dorf Limited is 1,000 crore euro, and each euro is how much? Into 63. Are you getting? 1,000 crore euro into 63 per euro. So 63,000. As loan given is more than 51% of total assets, of Anusha Motors. they are associate enterprise. Chalo, little fast we will go. One more method also I want to teach now. All the three conditions are satisfied. So now let us begin with the correct income. What is the total income? Computation of income of Anusha Motors after arm's length price. आर्म्स लेंथ प्राइस के पहले का प्रॉफिट तो दिया है ना आपको फर्स्ट लाइन में. प्रॉफिट ऑफ अनुषा मोटर्स बिफोर एएलपी. अभी तक आपने एएलपी अप्लाई नहीं किया. एवरीथिंग इज इन करोड़. 300 crores. Now, first, we have sold to a sister concern 10,000 cars. Sold 10,000 cars at a price less than $200. Then what we are charging to others, and per dollar rate is also given to you. Value of $1 is equal to 84. One second, last line of the problem. I think I took the above price also wrong. Are you all reading or not? If I'm doing any mistake, why not realizing? नहीं देखा आपने, मैंने यहाँ से 63 ले लिया. $1 is 63 and €1 is 84. तो आपका ये भी चेंज हो जाएगा. ठीक है, पहले इसको कर लो. 10,000 cars we have sold at less by $200 and per dollar it is how much? 63 rupees. करो कितना आ रहा है? 10,000 into 200 into 63 divide by 7 zeros because we are doing it in crores. Are you all with me? तो 12.6 crore add हो जाएगा. Pause and ask me doubt if you have. 10,000 cars Anusha has sold to Rida, their sister concern, 30% ownership, but at $200 less than what we are selling to others. तो हमने सेल को सप्रेस किया, बढ़ा दो, और पर डॉलर का रेट 63 है. अब सेकेंड बात आती है रॉयल्टी की. रॉयल्टी के लिए हम डिपेंडेंट है ना क्यूटो पे. सो वी हैव पेड रॉयल्टी. Royalty paid to Q2 is $1 lakh, 1 crore 20 lakhs. जबकि same royalty paid by others. Others are paying to Q2. कितना रॉयल्टी दे रहे हैं? 90 lakhs. How much we have debited extra? Excess royalty paid debited. कितना? $30 lakhs. और what is the rate per dollar? 63. $30 lakhs into 63 per dollar. कितना आता है देखो? 30 lakhs into 63. जो भी आंसर आ रहा है divide by 7 zeros because we are doing in crores. Have we debited excess royalty 18.5? तो हमने ज्यादा रॉयल्टी पे करके प्रॉफिट को कम किया. 18.9 से अब बढ़ा दो प्रॉफिट. Now add loan of euro 100 crores carrying interest at 10%. ओके हाँ, ये बुक वैल्यू भी चेंज होगी क्योंकि मैंने यहाँ यूरो का पर यूरो का रेट कितना है 84, तो ये थोड़ा सा और बढ़ जाएगा आपका 84,000 करोड़. फिर भी इट्स मोर देन, लाइक अनुषा मोटर्स का बैलेंस शीट है 90,000 करोड़ एंड 84 करोड़, तो वी हैव एडवांस द लोन. But this loan is given at 10%, whereas similar loan they have given to others at 9%. So how much interest more is charged? 1%. On what? Loan. Loan. Excess interest on loan paid or debited. हमने ज्यादा पे कर दिया 1,000 करोड़ पे 1% इंटरेस्ट हमने ज्यादा पे किया. 1,000 यूरोज है और 1 यूरो की वैल्यू कितनी है 84, and it is 1,000 crores. So it is coming to 840. We have debited the interest more. It is already in crores. 1,000 crore ही है, तो उसको divide by 7 zeros करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Now 300 plus 12.6 plus 18 point. Very nice problem this is. What is the correct profit of Anusha Motors now after arm's length price? बढ़ा दो इनकम अगर आपने कम बताया तो. Total income of Anusha Motors 1171.5. 1171.5. बढ़ा दो. That's all for this problem. First prove that all the three are sister concern and then apply and finish. Easy. ठीक है, चलो. So that's all for cup method. We have already solved how many problems? See, 8 good quality good problems covering up your loans, your purchases, your sale, your royalty. Anything they could ask. Now I'm starting with RSP method, next one, and I will only tell you when it is applicable. See, we are in India, A Limited. Okay. So if we are doing purchases from Z Limited, जो कि NR है, तो it has to be at arm's length. अगर हम कुछ सेल कर रहे हैं, it has to be arm's length. But arm's length with cup method के लिए comparable, if comparable, uncontrolled price. Okay, to me they are charging royalty 90 lakhs, to other they are charging 80 lakhs. मेरे से 10 लाख ज्यादा क्यों लिए? So if the comparable uncontrolled price is not available, then we can't use this method. Are you all with me? For the cup method, you need comparable, uncontrolled, unbiased price. The price which you have charged to third party, वहां से शुरू करके plus minus say, okay, now this is the arm's length. So if that price is not available, okay, then what we do? This happens mostly when we are only the buyers. You know, हम एक component ले लेते हैं, हमारी holding company जो US में है, जो non resident है, उनसे हम ले लेते हैं component, and then we are adding our expenses, our profit, and we are reselling in the market. Then we will start with the second method right now, that is resale price method. I'm not teaching any theory, I'm teaching you the concept, and very fine 10 minutes में तो हो जाएंगे दो प्रॉब्लम, इतना easy है method. So when we will follow the resale price method, when I am purchasing from associate enterprise, but when I'm purchasing from associate enterprise, I don't know कि if there is any uncompared price there. मैं तो खरीद रही हूँ, कोई और भी इंडिया में ले रहा है क्या उनसे? We don't know. So after purchasing, I will add my expenses. Take a pause and go to your cost sheet. After you purchase, you add all expenses. Then on total cost, we add the profit. Profit could be 20% of cost or 20% of sales, that's told to you, and my resale selling price. Itna easy hai ye format. If you want like this, I can give you the format of cup method also. ये एग्जाम्पल लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है आपको, ये एग्जाम्पल लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, पर ये फॉर्मेट तो लिखो. And when you will use it, when comparable uncontrolled price is not available. Okay, I am finally selling it in 100. मेरा प्रॉफिट है 20% ऑन सेल्स, तो 20 रुपीज. तो मेरा कॉस्ट है 80. उसमें आफ्टर परचेजिंग फ्रॉम एसोसिएट एंटरप्राइज आई हैव स्पेंड 7 रुपीज. So I must have purchased it in 73. Reverse I am going. I must have purchased it in 73. If I have shown my purchases as 89, actual purchase as 89, have I overshown my purchase? Overshown purchases 89 और 73 कितना आता है? 16. हाँ, increase the profit. Write down this whole concept as it is, however you want to write, and ask your doubts. Doubts भी पूछो मुझे, अब भी करेंगे एक प्रॉब्लम तो क्लियर हो जाएगा. Write down the way I have written वैसे ही, arrow mark और सब वैसे ही. Very easy method. Ma'am, how we will come to know in exam? They'll give solve it by cup method, solve it by RSP method. प्रैक्टिकली ऐसा नहीं है कि कप मेथड यूज होता है, इनफैक्ट कम यूज होता है बिकॉज यू नीड द कंपेरेबल प्राइस. प्रैक्टिकली दूसरे मेथड्स यूज होते हैं, TNMM, कभी प्रॉफिट स्प्लिट, बट इन योर एग्जाम कप एंड RSP. व्हेन यू फिनिश राइटिंग, पुट मी अ मैसेज कि हो गया लिखना. यहाँ से सिर्फ दिस मच. If the comparable and control price is not available, then we have purchased from A. We added our expenses, add our profit. What should be the format in your mind? Always start with uncontrolled price. मतलब जो मेरे कंट्रोल में नहीं है, तो always start with the resale price. मैंने ना रीसेल किया 100 में, जिसमें मेरा प्रॉफिट था 20, तो my cost is 80. After buying, I have incurred 7 rupees packing and other custom duty and other expenses. So I should have purchased in 73, but I purchased in 89. तो 16 रुपए मैंने ज्यादा परचेज बताया, प्रॉफिट को कम करो. मैम अगर रिवर्स है तो अगर एक्चुअल परचेज 60 है तो घर जाओ सो जाओ. I mean, say in short, if you have undershown your purchases, you can't increase your purchase and decrease the profit. Transfer pricing is not applicable when profits are reducing, expenses are increasing, and once even if you increase the profit, on that increased profit you don't get additional exemptions and deductions. Finish writing this concept, nothing to read, सिर्फ लिख लेना है. चलो अब पढ़ते हैं ना, थोड़ा पढ़ेंगे तो सही ना. Identify the price at which the property is purchased or services obtained and all. Reduce are resold. तो रीसेल वाले से शुरू करो. Reduce the normal GP margin. Okay. Reduce the expenses incurred. adjust other functional differences, you will get the correct profit. This is applicable in case of manufacturing and distributor agreement. This method uses either between closely comparable third parties or distributors own transaction. You know, हम लोग sole distributors हैं इंडिया में of this Xerox machine which we are importing and buying from Korea. तो हम अपना profit और expense लगा के market में sale करते हैं. So you know where the reselling is advantages, it is easy to apply gross margin are calculated for a party and all. It is less reliable in case of differences between controlled and uncontrolled price and the parties to transaction which may have material effect. Resale price agar utni clear nahi hai to we cannot go for this method. It is applicable only when the reseller does not add substantially to the value of the product. Are you getting? I just have franchise of imported Xerox machine which I buy at my expense and profit and sell. ज़्यादा तामझाम नहीं कि मैं ये भी कर रही हूँ वो भी कर रही हूँ मेरे लिए है. There is, so where resale price is clear, there they will go for this. Clear? Chalo. So with this, let us do the 9th problem now in class. Raman LLP of Russia and Suman Limited India are associate enterprise. दे ही दिया है. Suman Limited has imported 1000 ACs. Okay, we have imported. India के लिए हम calculate कर रहे हैं. 7,500 per unit. And these are sold to Winland Cooling Solutions at 11,000. हमने उसको resale के 11,000. Suman has also imported similar product from D-Heat and sold outside at a GP of 20% on sales. You know, basic I'll make you write when it is 20% on cost or 20% of sales, what you should know. Now Raman Limited offered a quantity discount of 1,500 per unit. D-Heat could only 500 per unit. समझा आपको? जब हमने खरीदा तो हमारे सिस्टर कंसर्न ने हमको 1,500 डिस्काउंट दिया, बट अदर्स हैव गिवन ओनली 500 डिस्काउंट. तो सिस्टर कंसर्न का सेलिंग प्राइस तो और कम हो जाएगा. फ्रेट एंड कस्टम ड्यूटी पेड फॉर import from Russia cost to Suman Limited 1,200. But whatever we have purchased from others, it has just cost 200. So when I am reselling from Suman, I will charge 1,000 extra also, no? For that. Determine the arm's length price for total income of Suman Limited. कौन किसको सेल कर रहा है, कौन बाय कर रहा है? You want me to draw the diagram, then message me. If it is clear, I will continue. Read the problem, no, very carefully. We are importing ACs from Russia and then we are selling to others. But when we imported from our sister concern, they are selling us at 11,000, but we have imported from others also. वहां के और यहाँ के terms and conditions अलग है. Who is D-Heat? Suman Limited has also imported similar product from D-Heat and sold with a margin. दूसरों से जो इंपोर्ट किया था वो हमने ये मार्जिन पे सेल किया, बट दूसरों में क्वांटिटी डिस्काउंट कम था, दूसरों में ये था वो था. तो दैट प्लस माइनस यू हैव टू डू बिकॉज यू हैव अडॉप्टेड देयर प्रॉफिट मार्जिन्स. ठीक है, राइट. 10th problem is homework without any hint. Let me see after doing good quality good problems how much you are able to understand. Did you follow the concept? And one might be silly thing, but I want all of you to write resale के वक्त, in case of resale. This is a simple concept, but इसमें भी गड़बड़ होती है. In case of resale, profit is 20% of sales. मैम ये हमको स्कूल में सिखाते थे मैथ्स में, तो गलती होती है ना, इसीलिए लिखो. Profit is 20% on sales. Let's say it'll be 100, profit be 20, cost is 80. if profit is 20% on cost is 100, profit is 20 and this is 120. मैम ये भी आप सिखाएंगे फाइनल में? ये तो हम कॉस्टिंग में भी पढ़ते थे, फाउंडेशन में, मैथ्स में भी किया. If the profit is 20% on sales, let sales be 100 and cost be 80. If the profit is 20% and cost, let cost be 120. अरे थोड़ा सिली है लेकिन मजेदार है ना? अरे did you all follow or not? चलो, now we have imported ACs and we have resold it. So we will take the resale price this time. Computation of arm's length price. पहले arm's length price तो निकालें. Resold to Vinland Limited. Resold to W Limited कर दो सिंपल. हमने इंडिया में उसको रीसेल कितने में किया? 11,000 per unit. And similar product which we have imported from others and sold, in that the profit margin was 20% on sales. $2,200. Correct है? We have purchased and resold to someone in 11,000. बट ऐसा ही हमने परचेज करके रीसेल किया था तो हमारी प्रॉफिट मार्जिन थी 2,200. नाउ Raman LLP offered a quantity discount of 1,500 per unit to D-Heat. D-Heat could offer only 500 as the quantity discount. समझा? अब इसमें कप मेथड के जैसे भी थोड़े एडजस्टमेंट्स दे दिए हैं कि रमन लिमिटेड, दैट इज इंडियन कंपनी, हैज ऑफर्ड क्वांटिटी डिस्काउंट 500. इंक्रीज इन डिस्काउंट हमने प्रोवाइड किया है 1,500, बट जो हमने कंपेरेबल प्रॉफिट लिया है डी हीट, they have provided 500. So if we provide that additional discount, that also we will reduce, no, from the profit only. Next, freight and custom duty paid from import of Russia had cost 1,200. In respect of purchase from D Heat, these freight charges is 200. तो यहाँ पे हम कितना दे रहे हैं excess freight? Okay. So we have further sold it, and in that we have added additional expenses also. तो हमारा प्रॉफिट कितना होना चाहिए? I hope correct I am doing the calculation. 6,800. आर्म्स लेंथ प्राइस। समझा आप सबको? रीसेल सेलिंग प्राइस में से प्रॉफिट तो माइनस किया, और जो एडिशनल कॉस्ट है विच वी हैव इनकर्ड फ्रॉम अ सिस्टर कंसर्न, वो भी होल्डिंग सब्सिडरी, वो भी माइनस किया। सो 6,800 में वी शुड हैव परचेज्ड। आर्म्स लेंथ प्राइस कितना दिया हुआ है? 7,500। प्राइस actually paid or import। 6,800 तो रिवर्स जा रहे हैं, खरीद के we are adding 6,800 में these expense, this profit, and we are selling. So arm's length price should have been 6,800, but we are getting it in how much? How much we are getting it in? 7,500. Excess purchases 700 तो पर यूनिट है, और ऐसे कितने यूनिट्स खरीदे आपने? 1,000। सो 7 lakhs आपने ओवर प्रॉफिट बताया है। एक्सेस परचेजेस 7 lakhs, incremental increase in total income 7 lakh। Take your time, ask your doubts. Did you follow? Reverse we are going. हमने उनसे खरीद के 11,000 में बेचा, बट इन 11,000 माई प्रॉफिट वॉज 2,200। ओके, सिर्फ प्रॉफिट ही माइनस कर दो। आई शुड हैव गॉटन 8,800, बट आई पेड एक्स्ट्रा 1,000 excess freight, extract discount. So my purchase should have been 6,800, but I have shown my purchase at 7,500. So excess, if I have paid 7 lakh, 7 lakh say the profit should increase. Profit they have not given, तो कितने से बढ़ जाएगी बस वो लिख लो, that's enough. Sure, is it clear to all of you? Ask now if you want re-explanation or anything is not clear. You will have to repeatedly do it, and these are very nice problems asked in past exams covering up all the various concepts. So practice this. Do 10th sum as homework. 10th के बाद और क्या है? 11th also very easy, same only, cup method है वो तो एक्चुअली में, यहाँ कैसे आ गया रीसोल्ड, तो भी 10th and 11th both you can do as homework. Tomorrow we will do the remaining methods, that is the cost plus method, profit split method. TNMM until now never asked, but one problem I have added. So all that I will take tomorrow. Tomorrow also we are doing the practical problems, but when I go to the next variety, very essential, dear students, make yourself, you know how I teach. I yesterday repeat associate enterprise relationship. Now we are clear. So we studied cup method, and just 15 minutes back I introduced RSP. I'm buying from you, adding my expense and reselling. So resale price minus my profit minus these additional expenses. At this price I should have purchased. If I'm paying higher, I'm paying you extra, that much profit should increase. That's the simple these two methods. What is cost plus method, what is profit split method, तो और भी easy है। और जब आएगा profit split ना, तो copy paste वाला problem आएगा, जो आप क्लास में करके गए हो वही आएगा। Very easy, 2 problems they will ask for transfer pricing, and you should not leave this in choice for sure. If you have a doubt, check January 23 exam. The question is already there in your material, what they have asked. Okay. The second problem, what we did, that same came in the January 23 exam. So make sure that you practice all this and do the homeworks and repeat the classwork, and we will continue tomorrow. That's all for today. Thank you. And gear up for your upcoming exam also. This time I'm thinking to give 2 days holiday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, तीनों दिन, और फिर नॉन रेसिडेंट का टेस्ट लिखो. DTAA करना पड़ेगा साथ में. I know you all are studying other subjects. Some of you are working also. तो थोड़ा सुबह जल्दी उठ के एक बार DTAA 1.5 hour reading and 1.5 hour of writing the exam, and see your confidence then. Okay, right. Thank you so much. Bye bye, all of you.